Feel good about yourself, stepdad? At the Ector County Courthouse, Judge Whalen just made it very clear that Parker's got to go back to his stepdad and mom's house, and apparently I need to just probably leave it at that. I'm not real happy about it. Parker's not happy about it. I reckon Candace is ecstatic. She and her lawyer, Miller, what's his name? Brad Miller.
Parker, why don't you ask Mom? Why are in a calm tone? Why can I not stay with my dad? I don't want to go live with you. Please do not make me go live with you. I don't know why she thinks that making you live with her is going to make you love her.
Because she's psycho. Anyone watching this, she's psycho.
Don't let her have your phone either.
I've got it.
Are you not going to let her take it?
Well, they'll
There's
take it.
information on there.
There's information they don't need,
Oh.
or maybe I
So
don't know.
how
but
is
Yeah,
Parker
I'll
supposed
get
to
him.
talk to her?
I'll get him somehow we'll get him something.
Oh, good grief. Get the police over there to yank you, snatch you up. Parker, I mean, if you had to, do you know how to make a collect phone call? If you go to like 7-Eleven or somewhere, your school or whatever, you dial 0. It'll call an operator and they'll say, what do you need? Say, I need to make a collect call to 432-413-3133, and it'll call your dad, and your dad will pay for the phone call. But don't think you're going to get down there without an opportunity to make a phone call. You're not if you have to do it from your school secretary or
Exactly.
counselor's office. If you push 0, it'll take you to an operator. It's the old-fashioned way of making long-distance phone calls. Okay? That's how you can get in touch. If anything happens to you, if you want to just talk to your dad, report in, go to your school counselor every single day. Say, I want to call my dad. My mom doesn't let me talk to her, but I need to call him. You call him collect. Okay? It's called collect. You push 0, call the operator. Tell them what you want. You know your dad's phone number, don't you?
Hey, what time is it?
It's 5:02.
5:02. According to Judge Whalen, legally at 5 o'clock. Parker is to be in the possession of Jason and Candace May. We're just waiting for him. Do I need to walk him over there?
Just know that
Well, as soon as you come over and get him.
Okay.
You can if you want, as however you want.
What's that?
However you want to handle it. Same thing, you have to make it available.
He's available.
They are probably going to come too.
Okay, why are the sheriffs dispersing around? Are they trying to surround us or what?
They're leaving.
Oh.
It's just this one officer. That's probably-
Okay, if he takes my... Mom, get your camera ready in case he takes my camera. Well, just in case, you never... Howdy.
Save you a lot of time, partner. It's all recorded right here.
Okay, I know.
But
Sucks, doesn't it?
Corporal J. Walsh, Odessa
Yes, sir.
PD.
Thank
What's
you.
the problem?
Judge Whalen just ordered my son to go with his stepdad and mom, and he's been living with me for the past 3 months because he refused to get out of the car. I'm sure you're aware of your officers, Spinks and Rocha, on their infamous YouTube video where you've had thousands of people all over the world.
Let's focus on what's here today.
He,
okay.
as according to at 5 o'clock, just a few minutes ago, I have no choice but to tell him, Parker, you have to go with your mom.
Yeah. Lawyer's already shown me the paperwork. Signed by a judge. Mom's
Yeah.
got sole custody. So
And can I just talk to my mom before you?
you're going with your mom.
Just, can I talk to my mom?
Yeah. You can stop.
I'm gonna film the whole thing, Bart. We're in public, and I have a right to film, so I'm gonna film everything until you're completely,
guest. Go ahead.
completely. Thank you.
No problem.
Again, this is Parker Leverett, Ector County Courthouse. A little after 5 o'clock, he's been ordered by the judge to go with his mom and stepdad, obviously against his will. I love you, son.
Do not think you're going to go down there and we're going to forget about this case. You've got 3.
having a good day? I'm not.
You need to go with your mom, partner. I have no choice but to tell you that.
What?
I have no choice but to tell you that.
Speak with your son? I mean,
I don't have legal custody of him right now. You'd have to ask the one in legal custody.
Asked me, what's going on here, dude? I said, I'm kind of in the middle.
I obviously don't want to live with her. I've told the judge that. I've told all three of my attorneys that. I've told her that. You see how people still don't understand.
Okay. Why don't you want to live with your mom?
Because she's aggressive, she's violent, she's a fighter, she loves to fight. She's passionate about it. I just don't want to live there anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm not a fighter. I'm a very anti-violent person. I don't like to fight. I just don't like it. But she loves it, and I mean, I respect her as my mom, but
No, you don't.
I don't.
It's time to go.
Okay, I thought I was talking to you. Yeah, yes, sir. Anyways, I just don't want to live with her because of those reasons. She's violent, she's aggressive, she loves to fight and yell and scream. She loves to hit me and my little siblings, which I'm very concerned about right now. And I don't want to be away from my family because they live in San Antonio right now. Is that right? We never got the address.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
We handled all
Do you
that
see
in court.
why I didn't know where my little siblings were for almost 2 weeks now?
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. Because we didn't inform either of us. Alright. I'm not doing this because I'm not sitting here because you. I mean, really, I don't get a thrill out of this. I just refuse to go somewhere where I don't want to go.
Well, can you help understand something from my point of view as a peace officer? I said, I deal strictly in the criminal, okay? All this right here, criminal side of the law, nothing criminal here, okay?
Right.
It's all civil.
Right.
Understand that you're 14?
Yes, sir.
I said, you know that your rights are extended to the guardianship of your parents. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
And what we have right now is a judge signing a court order stating that sole custody is in fact with your mother.
And I'm against that. I even told him I was
Let's
against
come
it.
back to the 14-year-old part.
Okay.
I said, when you turn 17 and you want to adjudicate yourself from your folks, that's your right. But that's 3 years out.
Right, but
Right
I'm
now,
also
listen to me now.
okay.
As a 14-year-old, you have no say-so in affairs of your folks. You don't get to say yay or nay.
So I can't choose where I want to live?
No,
What you're telling me?
you can't.
I can't.
You cannot. You're a child.
Yes, sir, but I'm also over the legal age to be able to choose where I want to live, which is 12 in the state of Texas, and I'm 14. And I
So
do
why
not want
don't
to
you
live with her.
adjudicate yourself, and why did a judge sign off on an order giving her sole custody of you?
I don't know.
Because you're a child. Which means that
I'm also capable of rational thought.
so is a dog.
Okay.
But that doesn't give the dog the right to turn around. And I'm not trying to make a bad analogy here, okay? I just suck at words. All I know is that the lawyer has shown me a court order saying that she's got sole custody. Which means that if you end up with your dad, you're putting your father in a bad position too. And you understand that that would be considered a contempt of court and he can suffer jail time for that.
Okay, so either I go with her against my will, or I get detained and so does my dad.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, you said you would say jail time.
You're not listening. Please don't twist my words.
I'm not trying to.
What I told you was you were in sole custody of your mother.
Can
I'm
I
not
ask why?
here to pick because the judge said so.
Okay.
The state of Texas being unfit to make these decisions. Okay? As an advocate for the state of Texas, if a judge tells me to do something, I'm legally bound to abide. Okay? Now, don't construe this as me saying that I'm going to yank you by your ear and shove you in the truck. That's not what I'm saying. Okay? I'm simply stating this is for future reference and down the road. Obviously, there's some issues between mom and dad and you.
Oh yeah.
I get that. And I'm just trying to advocate to you here right now because, yeah, you can park it right here and chill all you want. There's nothing illegal about that.
Right.
I have no idea what the dynamic is on your family. Okay? I don't know what dad's like. I don't know what mom's like. I'm coming into this blind. That's not my domain.
Okay.
Unless he's choking you out, she's beating you with her dad, I said, that's really none of my concern. All I know is that a judge signed a piece of paper saying that you're being in court custody. The reason I'm explaining this to you is that if you decide to grow up and be brave and run away and go to dad, and I'm sure dad knows this too, is that he will be found in contempt of court and go to jail. And it would be also the district attorney's prerogative to file kidnapping charges. Just saying what it can turn into, not saying that's what it is. Okay? That's it. So, parking it here, doing your civil disobedience or defiance thing is accomplishing what?
I'm trying to get through her mind that I do not want to live with her,
I think we've established that.
but she's still not comprehending.
I don't think you understand the fact that a judge is involved. See, you understand that technically you're her property. You're in case she is in charge of maintaining your well-being.
So I'm a slave.
You can break it down however you want.
Well,
You're
that's
not
what
a
it's been
slave.
like the last 14 years. I'm not trying to be rude or offensive to you. It's just,
I know.
it's been my life for 14 years. I'm tired of it.
But you're 14.
Yeah, that one.
What do you
that
know
number-
about life?
What do I know about life? Well, just violence right now. I was learning peace.
Apparently, you don't understand how it works within the continental United States, state of Texas, county of Edgar, region 7.
How does
you
it
don't.
work?
You go with her. I
And
said,
that's it, just because he signed a piece of paper.
Yeah, it really is that simple. I know it sucks, but this is how the system works. It's like saying I sign a piece of paper that all of a sudden says somebody's under arrest because I've got certain elements of an offense that constitute an offense. I know it's some make-believe mojo, but that's the system we have in place because we're humanity and we're fallible. But this is the system that we have. Can we? I got bad news, bro. I've blown out both. Can we stand up and talk, please?
Yeah.
I'm trying, man, but 3 tours in Iraq is more than enough, okay? I hurt every morning and every day.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay, man. What I'm trying to get at right now is, again, I don't know the dynamic with dad, aunt,
Yeah.
and mom, okay? All I know is what's presented to me at this time. You know you can use this as a learning experience. I understand defiance, civil disobedience. Believe me, I was that guy growing up too. So it seems more of a moral conundrum as me as a police officer, all of a sudden having to tell people what to do. I don't like it because I'm 29 going on 30. I had some 50-year-old looking at me like a punk. What the hell do I know about life? This will steadily transition. It's called the nature of progression. You have to endure what it is with your mom. The idea is that you be strong. You have to rise above it. But you have to understand, you're 14 years old.
Parker, I would suggest he's a moral person, and we're getting every bit of this on video, and this is beautiful. You've made your point. This will live forever. Both Nana and I, Hillary and I, have this on recording.
Parker,
I would suggest you go with your mom. Don't you worry. You've got a huge worldwide following that will not give up on you, especially me.
let me also explain something to you. I've placed myself in some pretty crappy positions in life, and I've learned something from every one of them. Life isn't buttons and bows, brother. It gets harder as you get older. If you start it this way, when you grow up, you actually have to deal with authority, but you come with the pretext of spitting in its face because I'm just going to be the defiant, sovereign American citizen. That is going to get you landed with the Aryan Brotherhood, the county rangers, all these retards that think for some odd reason Texas should succeed, all this jazz. And it's all a bunch of bravado that makes absolutely no sense. Because you got one retard that's a lot smarter than the rest of them that throws out some bravado, and people are like, that's awesome, let me jump on it. And all of a sudden he's got a following. You ever heard of Jonestown?
Are you relating me to Jones?
No. I'm asking. You know
Oh.
about Jim Jones? and
I
all
know
that?
Jim Jones very well. A bunch of people decided to follow this whack job, and all of a sudden popped a bunch of cyanide pills, thought they were going to heaven. That's
Yeah.
what he's talking about.
In South America. There's a lot more to it, but my basic pretext is that you can be a follower or you can be a leader. With this, use it as a learning experience. You can take this and learn, so whenever you have kids, they're not exposed to the same situation. I said, I'm trying to do this as morally and civilly as I can. There's no...
And it is very much appreciated.
Not a problem, sir.
It's very
That's
much
why I'm here. I really am here to help. Settling disputes like this is my bread and butter. I was a cop in the Army for 10 years. I was a cop in San Antonio for 5 years. Now I'm a cop here. Okay? This is just where God placed me. But you need to take what you have in front of you with a grain of salt and learn. You can see what experiences you'll get by walking this route and take from it, dude. I mean, you have to learn from the good and the bad. Not everything's going to be great in life. Not everything's going to happen the way you think it should be. Let me put it this way. If I had my way, I'd be in Afghanistan on a hilltop behind a sniper rifle hunting bad dudes. Special ops was what I wanted. And you want to know a real kick in the butt? I got headhunted for special ops after I got my acceptance to warrant officer school. I only achieved sergeant in the Army. But some lovely guy decided to put a bomb under my truck, break my back. Army said, we don't need you anymore. It broke my heart. But you know what? It took me 2 years to learn how to walk again. I'm back at it. I can't do it as a soldier, I'll do it as a cop. I'm doing SWAT. I love my job. But I'm not here to, just say, oh, you're a bad guy and take you to jail. You're stupid, quit doing that. That's not what I'm trying to do, bro. I'm here to advocate for both parties. Maintain civility, peace. You understand what I'm saying, Parker? Are you willing to go with your mother? I mean, consider your options, bro.
Yes. You're not admitting defeat.
No.
They kicked your ass in a battle, but you're a winner, buddy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm beyond. You have nothing to be ashamed of. They beat you on one. You're gonna be fine, okay? You fucking awesome spot. I'm so proud of you. I have to let you go now. Okay? Hope y'all are proud of yourselves. Stay strong, partner. Love you.
I've got to go ask Brad. Look out, babe. I'm going to shut the door.
Oh, I did too after you're done. Also. Family court. Thank you for ripping me away from my family
And my job.
Very appreciated. Thank you so much. I will see you in 2 months.
Yes, sir.
Love y'all.
Love you too, partner. Proud of you, son. Doing your job, huh?
Yes, sir.
Brad Miller, attorney at law, Midland, Texas.
It's not even like he can get him on his every other week. He's there 5 hours away. Can you see the devastation in a 14-year-old kid?
I lived through it myself.
I'm sure he's got things to do.
I know, but I can't stand that he had to leave. I don't know how that attorney can put his head on his pillow and not. He is a child, but he's a child that's been to hell and back.
Officer Walsh, we have philosophical differences on some things, but compared to most YouTube videos of cops, you are an outstanding example. If we have to have the monopolistic force known as police officers, you are an outstanding example. You could have pulled any number of your weapons. I see you've got some kind of automatic in there, and I thank you for not doing that, taking the high road and doing what a peace officer would do. And you talked to my son. As much as I hate what happened, I thank you for being calm and
Take your time.
just thank you.
No problem, sir.
Officer J.R. Walsh, number 435.
My husband, his great aunt, taught him how to work on engines, how to be useful, learn a trade, a skill. I taught him how to do the yard right. I taught him how to feed the water horses. He got to ride horses with his granddad. everything. This has been a magical
He goes
2.5
with his mom.
months.
He doesn't get his cell phone. They get mad at him. She won't let him bring their boots to our house when they come. She does. She makes them strip their boots off, checks their socks and pockets. She won't let them take anything over to our house like we're some crazy. We live on a farm. We have horses, cows, peacocks, chickens. He knows how to tear down a radiator. I'm like, all he wants to do is be with his dad.
Let's go. Let's let him go, Haley.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving him some history and helping him understand that this is not the end of his life.
Sons, as I write you this letter, days past and days yet to come, and the message of freedom, the message of freedom. I stand at the edge of the pages of history and lessons unlearned. It feels like these pages are remaining unturned, but boys, it's no mystery. Children, I'm sorry to leave you this world in a state of disaster. It was given to me in a similar state, but I woke up so late in the game. Now it's spiraling faster. 'Cause freedom's the answer, so what is the question? Resist the advances of force and aggression, and leave to your children the promise of something more. As God is my witness, I'll be a slave no more. Boys, listen close, for our souls may depend on the actions we take and the causes we choose to defend. So treat every man as a friend, and live your own lives in their divine processions, and transform your world with your selfless expressions. Reach out your hands, in time we'll understand. Children, one day I'll be gone, and you'll have to remember these words and be strong as you cling to each other, your family, your faith, and your father's song. You've known this all along. Well, freedom's the answer, so what is the question? Resist the advances of force and aggression, and leave to your children the promise of something more. As God is my witness, I'll be a slave no more. The message of freedom endured every tyrant or second-rate despot the world's ever known, and for one simple reason, the people have kept it alive. And with no end in sight to the level of violence, that men in high places will sink forth to silence the will of the people. In you it must survive. But freedom's the answer, so what is the question? Resist the advances of force and aggression, and leave to your children the promise of something more. As God is my witness, I'll be a slave no more. Well, freedom's the answer, so what is the question? Resist the advances of force and aggression, and leave to your children the promise promise of something more. As God is my witness, I'll be afraid no more. Is life so dear, or peace so sweet, to be purchased with chains from our necks to our feet? Forbid this, Lord, I know not what is left.